Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with David Vincent Bob, and you know he's something special because he has 3 first names. David, can you tell us about your project, what you're working on,
Yeah.
and all of the glitz and glam behind it?
Yeah. Actually, I'm just got done directing, writing, and producing a film called Right Before Your Eyes. It is a story that is true to form. It's about me. It's inspired by events in my life. I'm a recovering addict and alcoholic, 14 years. And I not only recovered, I also raised an autistic son by myself. So
Wow.
the story is about, basically, it reflects my life. It's about a man on a journey home to see his son. And it's a very spiritual film, a lot of underlining spirituality in it and music, and it's exciting. Yeah.
It sounds super interesting, especially since it's based on your life.
Right.
But is this your first project, and what possessed you to sort of get into filmmaking?
Well, that's funny you ask, because it is. I did the acting thing a long time ago in New York City, and actually, when I moved to New York, my son was born. He was 1 year old, and I had the whole, I'm going to go to New York and become this famous actor because I loved acting, and everybody told me I was great at it. I'm doing a good job right now. Right?
Aren't you?
Yeah. And I went to New York, and while I was there, though, that's when I slipped deeper and deeper into my alcoholism and addiction. I got addicted to cocaine and smoking weed and doing everything wrong. And every day I would wake up the next day feeling so much guilt about my son. So one day I was sitting on a train in New York hungover, and this idea just popped into my head that I wanted to give something back to him because I wasn't able to do it physically. So I started writing a story about a man who just missed his son and felt guilt that he was not with him and raising him. And that's what I did. I just sat down and I started writing, and here we are 14 years later, and we're in post-production.
Look at this. This is so exciting. So when can we expect to see it? When does it come out?
We're right now at the composer, editor, and sound and color stage. So the composer, it's completely edited. The composer, the sound guy, and the color guy all have copies of the film. They're all collaborating right now as soon as they're finished. I would think in another month it'll be completely finished, and we'll be ready for festivals. We want to target pretty much faith-based film festivals. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for it. It sounds amazing, and I know it's going to do well. Make sure you contact me, though, when it comes out, because I want to be front row at the premiere.
Yeah, I would love to have you, and I have a card for you. I'll give you my card.
Thank you so much, David. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I am here with Tai Burch, and he has a new short film called Betrayed. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, hi Tiffany. Betrayed is a true story based on facts about the shooting death of my 19-year-old son, which occurred on October 12th, 2016, and we got the news the next day, October 13th, 2016.
So it takes you through the whole journey of what happened, and I guess the passing of your son is what inspired you to do film in general. Is this your first film?
No, I've shot other films. I'm also an actor. I've been in a lot of things, but I knew that I had stories in me that needed to be told, and because of the content, it's real sensitive. The sensitive nature is happening right here in the city of Philadelphia every day, and this year is one of our highest crime rates of killings of young black men specifically in our streets, and there's nothing being done about it. And yes, it inspired me to do it, but we were in church one night, New Year's Eve, watch night service of 2016, and pastor said, without Caesar, there'd be no Shakespeare. Mm-hmm. So this is my Shakespeare.
Well, there you go. Turning tragedy into something that's inspirational for other people and maybe can help other people through similar situations.
Yes.
So is it out now? Is it coming out soon? And can we expect to see it?
Well, we're still in the process of filming. So we have about 2 weeks left of filming. I showed the trailer tonight, and I'm thankful for John Mitchell and Cheryl Brown Lewis for allowing me to be able to show it here and have a platform so people can see it. We still have a few more days of shooting, and it should be finished before the end of the year. And I said on the trailer it says fall 2018, and I set a goal out. It'll be 2 years since he's been gone, since my son's been gone. And let me say this, though I'm not his biological father, I've been in his life since he was 3 years old. Taught him how to play football, taught him how to tie his shoes.
That's your son.
Piggybacking, mm-hmm. Exactly right, that's my son. So, he has 2 other sisters and a brother he leaves behind who, we're all strong in the Lord, but I have to keep them, their schooling. My older daughter, she's on the dean's list in school, and my other daughter, she's on the honor roll at school. My son kind of struggled a little bit because he has to go to bed every night, without his brother there.
Yeah.
So, having to keep them strong and swallow my pride, and every day I have a knot in my throat, watching the trailer, editing, and though I'm accomplishing some great things being a self-taught editor, every time I watch it, it's like
It just brings it
bring
back
chill.
up again.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and for creating a film like this, sharing your pain, again, being an inspiration to others. We truly appreciate it. And thank you for speaking with me tonight.
Thank you
And
so much.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I am here with Maria Jefferson. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Maria.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your participation in tonight's event.
So I am the writer and producer for Offstage Elements, and just here to show the debut trailer for our film that was completed about a year ago. So we're very excited to actually show it to public and get started on the real stuff.
Yes. That's very exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's about?
Sure. Well, first I have to say thank you to Frank Lisi, who directed the film, and also we had a great crew and cast, but it is about 5 mature aged men who are all in a rock band or heavy metal band together, and they each have their very own challenges, personal family issues. The lead singer, he battles with testicular cancer, and then he goes into remission. He rejoins his band members, and then they get connections, which actually takes the band into a new hiatus for them, in which they do sign on with a big-time producer and manager who is Mike Starr, actually Hollywood's Mike Starr, and they're all finding challenges within each other, and they go to each other with support and finding Christianity as a strength as well. So in a nutshell, that's what it's about.
Nice. So it was completed a year ago. We're seeing the trailer this evening. When can we expect it to be ready for the masses to enjoy?
It should be ready for the masses by next month in October.
Nice. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yes, it's exciting.
Well, we can't wait to see it. And if anybody would like to contact you or reach you in regards to any future projects you may be having, can you give us your information?
Yes, I can be reached at mvjproductions@yahoo.com. And we also have a website that is mvjproduction without the s.com. Not to be too confusing. And I did write a new feature script, so we'll see what happens.
There you go.
With that.
We may need some actors, some actresses to come out and audition for it.
Absolutely. It's really good. It's a thriller. It's a chick flick thriller.
I'm there. I'm so there. Count me in. I'll be an extra, but I need to be in that one. Thank you so much. You never know with me, that's true. Thank you, Maria. We appreciate you speaking with us.
Thanks for having me. It was fun. Thank you.
Hi, Barry. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite person here. I mean, we go way back.
Way back.
Barry, how are you this evening?
Tonight's a big night. We're premiering SAD here at this event, and just very excited. We got a lot of the cast, a lot of the crew coming in.
Now, I know the last one, we talked about the trailer. We talked a little bit about what it is about. But now that we're finally seeing it in full big screen this evening, can we talk more about it? About the concept, where it stemmed from, and then what it's about?
All right. Grandson Harrison wrote an homage when Robin Williams passed away. And he wrote this script. And he sent it to me. I sent it out to Ken McGregor. And Ken said, this must be done. So here we are. We did it. We shot in September or October of 2016. We've been in post-production. We had 3 days. 3 days of shooting, 8 locations, 15 actors, 10 crew, and here we are.
3 days, a whole film.
A whole film.
And 2
8
years
locations.
later, we're now finally seeing it.
You're going to finally see it. Absolutely. I'm very, very excited because it's beautiful. It really is. It's just a smooth little production. And we've put it into 13 different festivals: Sundance, Slam Dance, Ann Arbor, Tribeca.
Oh, wow.
Yes, yeah.
So we're definitely going to be seeing this. Because I've seen the film. I'm not going to ruin it for everyone, but I've
Okay.
seen it. I loved it.
Oh.
It's different. People are going to be very surprised when they see it.
It is just everybody gets their shining moment. Vicky Stevens and Alan Radway are my main actors, and they're just breathtaking. Very expressive, very emotional. It's sweet piece of production and film. Yes.
I agree. Make sure that you see it when the time comes. Will the time come? Because we're seeing it now, but when are we gonna?
It's going to be in the Philadelphia Film Festival. Not the big major festival. We missed the deadlines and they wouldn't let me in.
Oh.
But the other one, there was a Philadelphia Independent Film Festival.
yes.
Yeah, it's going to be in that. So that's for locals, and they can see it. They can go
Make
see
sure you do. You will not regret it.
it. Not regret it.
All right, Barry, let's go ahead in here and let's go watch this and watch everybody's jaws drop at how
With
fabulous
you,
it is.
My pleasure. Thank you.
See you guys.